The Bears are in the middle of a major head coaching search. After a disappointing season, the team is leaving no stone unturned in their quest to find the leader who can turn things around in Chicago. And apparently that means thinking way outside the box. According to Schefter, the Bears made a call to Pittsburgh to inquire about Mike Tomlin's availability. Yes, you heard that right. The Mike Tomlin. The man who has been a cornerstone of the Steelers organization for 18 years. Now, let's talk about Mike Tomlin for a second. This guy is one of the most respected coaches in the NFL. Since taking over the Steelers in 2007, he's never had a losing season. Not one. That's unheard of in today's NFL. He's got a Super Bowl win under his belt, multiple AFC championship appearances, and a reputation as a no-nonsense leader who knows how to get the best out of his players. If you're looking for a head coach who can bring stability and success, Tomlin is the gold standard. So why would the Bears even think they had a shot at landing him? Well, there had been some speculation around the league that the Steelers might be willing to move on from Tomlin. Pittsburgh's playoff performance in recent years has been underwhelming, and some fans have wondered if it's time for a change. Add to that the fact that the Bears are clearly willing to think creatively, and you've got the makings of a bold inquiry. But here's the catch. Tomlin's contract includes a no-trade clause. That means the Steelers can't trade him without his consent. And according to Schefter's report, once the Bears learned about that clause, their interest quickly cooled. It's worth noting that at least one other team reportedly made a similar inquiry, only to hit the same roadblock. So, it's not just the Bears taking big swings here. Still, the fact that Chicago even made the call says a lot about the organization's mindset right now. They're not just going through the motions with this coaching search. They're aiming high, looking for the best of the best, and exploring every possible avenue to improve this team. And let's be real, Bears fans, isn't that exactly what we've been asking for? After years of mediocrity, it's refreshing to see the front office being aggressive and thinking big. Now, let's talk about the implications of this report. First of all, it's a reminder of how rare it is for head coaches to be traded in the NFL. It's not something we see very often, but it has happened before. Remember when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traded for John Gruden in 2002? They gave up 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and $8 million in cash to get him. Gruden went on to win a Super Bowl with the Bucs in his first season. So while trading for a coach might seem unconventional, history shows it can pay off in a big way. But let's be clear, trading for Mike Tomlin would have been an incredibly complex and costly move. The Bears would likely have had to give up significant draft capital to make it happen. And let's not forget, Tomlin would have to agree to the trade in the first place. Given his loyalty to the Steelers and the strong culture he's built in Pittsburgh, that was always going to be a long shot. So where does this leave the Bears? Well, it's back to the drawing board for Ryan Poles in the front office. But don't let this report discourage you. In fact, I'd argue it's a good sign. It shows that the Bears are thinking big and doing their due diligence. They're not just settling for the first available candidate. They're exploring every option to find the right fit. That's exactly the kind of approach you want from a front office that's serious about winning. And let's not overlook the fact that the Bears' list of head coaching candidates is already impressive. They've reportedly interviewed or plan to interview some of the top up-and-coming names in the league, from offensive masterminds to defensive gurus. The Bears are casting a wide net. And that's a good thing. The more options they have, the better chance they have of finding the right person for the job. But here's the big question. What kind of coach do the Bears need? Is it someone with a proven track record like Mike Tomlin? Or is it a fresh face with innovative ideas? That's the million-dollar question. And it's not an easy one to answer. But one thing is clear. Whoever gets the job will have their work cut out for them. The Bears have talent on this roster, but there are also plenty of holes to fill. From quarterback to offensive line to pass rush, there's no shortage of areas that need improvement. And let's not forget about the importance of culture. One of Mike Tomlin's greatest strengths is his ability to create a winning culture. He's a master motivator, a great communicator, and a leader who commands respect. That's the kind of presence the Bears need in their next head coach. Someone who can rally the locker room, set high standards, and hold everyone accountable. So while the dream of landing Mike Tomlin may be dead, the search for the perfect head coach continues. And as Bears fans, we should be encouraged by the fact that the front office is swinging for the fences. This is a pivotal moment for the franchise, and it's clear that Ryan Poles and his team understand the stakes.